This is Irish Illustrated's 1, 2, 3. That's one question, two analysts in 3 minutes. And since it is Blue Gold Game weekend, our question is, had the Blue Gold Game been played, who would have excelled, Tim?
A mutter, because as I look outside my basement window, I see about 4 inches of snow and it's still coming down. But my answer would be the same. A backup running back that is very hungry and needs to get some playing time to see how he's trusted. And that, for me, would have been a Sebo Flemister, Kyron Williams situation. Honestly, if it was played, it would be sloppy. So I would go with Sebo Flemister, but if we could ignore that reality, I liked what I saw from Kyron. I think you did last spring quite a bit and into August. And I think this was kind of his time to shine against Sebo. And unless you're going with Mick Asaf, I would go with the running back offensively for the Blue Gold Game.
Yeah, Sebo gets a lot of those goal line carries too, so his numbers aren't real extravagant. But yeah, Kyron Williams, I still think Kyron Williams has a lot to prove, but in a setting like this, no doubt he would have been a guy that would have had a great opportunity. My first pick would have been Tommy Tremble, and I know the track would have been a little bit slick there with the snow here in South Bend, but I really think he's going to emerge as a weapon for Ian Book. I think he's a safe target. I think he's a tough matchup. So I think he would have had a big day. And then I look for people that are the backups to really good players, and the really good players aren't going to play a whole lot in the Blue Gold Game. And Jeremiah Usu-Koromo is a really good player, and Paul Mawala is a very capable backup. And I think defensively, just throwing an offensive name and a defensive name out, I've got a few others. Who else do you have?
Well, defensively, I probably was too impressed by one practice, and that's why it's sticking with me, because that's all we saw. But I really think Houston Griffith would have been a guy that would have been fully engaged in this game as well. The confidence level for a guy, if assuming he has a good spring, going against backup quarterbacks for most of the game, after Tommy Tremble's out of there, going against backup tight ends, which we saw Houston Griffith really handle in those one-on-ones. He's a guy that the last time I saw football was surging. So I'm sticking with Houston Griffith on that. And I think a little more comfort zone than Isaiah Pryor, who could really press maybe in his first time in front of Notre Dame fans.
I'm gonna stick with the notion that DJ Brown is really coming on, so he would be my safety pick there on the back end. And then going back to the philosophy of good players not playing a ton in the Blue Gold Game, Ade Ogundeji, I think, doesn't have anything to prove in the Blue Gold Game, so Justin Adamiola would have been my pick there. And then, Javon McKinley, I think they would have given Javon McKinley plenty of opportunities to catch the football in the Blue Gold Game and to get up to speed and to be a guy that can really compete for playing time at wide receiver. So those would be a couple more of my picks, Tim.
I want to throw one more note on for your Tommy Tremble pick. You got to remember that last year, Notre Dame fans, his first year playing, so redshirt freshman season, he had as many touchdowns in his first year as Tyler Eifert, John Carlson, Anthony Fasano, and Troy Nicholas combined.
Yeah, it's really amazing for the little amount that the few opportunities he had. He was very, very productive. I think it's going to be a big year for Tommy Tremble in 2020. That's one question, two analysts, 3 minutes from Irish Illustrated.